until I actually started playing for the Boston Red Sox. That's how long in my life that it took place. And this is many years after Jackie Robinson. So he brought change gradually, and it was good. It gave an opportunity for me to experience something that I can talk about right now, be open about, and to say that this young man that's next to me right here, like a brother to me, got a chance to catch me in the major leagues for 8 years. And we became a brotherhood through the game of baseball. And that would have never took place if it wasn't for Jackie Robinson saying and agreeing to make a choice in our lives to change lives for everyone. It was a hard battle, but at the same time, it turned out to be what you guys marvel about today, and it's the great game of baseball. And the opportunity is there, the ability is there, your mind is sharp. You might be given an opportunity to play baseball, but baseball is a little bit different than basketball, a little bit different than football. In the sense of what I'm saying is that baseball is an overly mental game. Your physical skills will show up only if you're thinking right. It's not a game where we touch each other. It's not football. We don't bump each other. We don't do these things. It's a game of individual talent that's passed down through your brain. So what would make you a really good baseball player is how you think. And that's how you think, how you approach hitting, if you're a hitter, how you approach fielding, how you approach the game in general. It's deal with your mind. And Jackie gave an opportunity to a person of color that was stereotyped many years ago by not having the intellect to be able to do these things and make it take possible because they're stereotypes. It's not what you're really about. It was just something in the water and a period in time back in the day that tainted people's minds about people. So, you know, I had a chance to prevail and come through that and understand and be able to share because that's what I do. I teach baseball. And I teach baseball to young men like yourselves. And I teach you about the game. I'll just show you how to throw a curveball. I tell you why to throw it, how to throw it, when to throw it. I'll teach you how to do that with a changeup. I teach you the same thing with everything that you do if you're a pitcher. And how to approach coming up to the plate if you're a hitter. I came from baseball. I ended up pitching in the major leagues, but he can pretty much tell you I can pretty much do everything on a baseball field. You know, because I came from baseball. And I learned the game, and I learned to respect the game and understand the game. And the most part that I learned about it that made me love it more than anything is that it made me a good student too, as well, in school. Because my mind was always, baseball makes you think all the time. Even when you're dreaming, that's how you get to the major leagues. If you don't dream about it, you're not going. You're not gonna make it. That's point blank from A to Z. You gotta think it, eat it, sleep it every day, and in between that, get your books. So baseball is a strong ambition to have and be a part of, and that's what's gonna get you focused. And baseball is a game that you have to pick up. See, you young men in here right now, and the babies in here that's even younger than you guys, that's where it starts at his age, and then it goes to you guys' age, then eventually you become us. And it's one thing that when they say, you know, it's something that has been said, and it says it's a kid's game, and grown-ups are playing it. Believe it or not, it's not. It's a man game that the kids plays and become us. You see what I'm saying? You ain't no kid playing for the Pawtucket Red Sox or the Boston Red Sox. You are a man. So the thing is that the game, you have to understand the maturity of it. You have to understand the lessons and the coaches that you are around and the people that are teaching you about the game. They're only basically showing you what you already was born to do. See, a baseball player, we are not made. You know, you can't take us into a gym and teach us how to shoot a jump shot. You can't take us on the football field and teach us how to run a pattern. See, as long as I can remember, and all the older siblings that I have, I'm the youngest of all of my siblings, so I had a lot of lessons to be taught by a lot of brothers and sisters. But the game of baseball is born into you. It's a feeling. And that all you do is grow into that feeling. And if you keep doing repetitions of it all the time, it'll become second nature to you of how to go out and perform on the baseball field, because it's already born into you. In other words, I'm saying you are a very, very special person to play the game of baseball. It's not like any other sports, not taking anything away. I was a real good basketball player and a really good football player, even at my size. I knew to get off of the football field before I get killed like that. You understand what I'm saying? But the thing is that baseball is the true athlete. Baseball is, we have the greatest hand and eye coordination that you can ever imagine. Most people think that we're crazy for playing baseball. You guys are crazy. You see how hard balls are hit at you guys? You see how hard pitchers are throwing balls at you guys? Any ordinary person can't walk into a batter box and go swinging at a baseball. It doesn't work like that. You're born to do that. That's what makes it special. That what we take for granted, most people think we're crazy. You know, we got third basemen out there picking line drives coming at them over 100 miles an hour. No individual can do that. And believe me, we're very special at what we do. So don't take for granted what's in you. Work at it and get better at it. And all you got to do to get better at it is think about it. That's all you have to do. You have to put your mind into it. And you have to also, I would say, steal from the athletes that are around you that's really good. You have to recognize what makes them good. That's how I got to where I was. I was a really good ball player, but I became better because I was around other ball players that I could take from something that I saw them do or something that I heard them say. And I took it and I put it in my pocket and never forgot it. So when it was time for me to go perform, I was like in a whole different zone because I seen this particular pitcher do this. I seen this particular pitcher do that, and I wanted to do that. So I would ask, hey, what were you thinking about at that time? And then when he would fill me in with the information, take it and put it into my pocket. Before I knew it, it became me and what I knew how to do. But this is a game that you're never gonna be, it's an insecure game. You know, this is where your failure is actually, you're pretty good when you fail in baseball. You know, you're pretty good. You know, you can't go out and shoot 10 free throws and miss 7 of them. But in baseball, if you get 3 hits out of 10 times that bat, you're a really good hitter, huh? So that tells you what kind of athlete you are when you weigh it down with the other athletes that do what they do. Now you compare yourself to that athlete, and you'll see that a baseball player is a very, very special person. So you guys right there hold on to what I just gave you and go in there and do what you got to do when you go to work. You go to work now thinking. And then maybe possibly one day you can do what me and this young man did. You know, you play professional baseball. And I can't tell you no more than that about the game or about myself, no more than what you would ask right now, and I answer everything.